This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 3, and it reads, "Therefore, when there shall seem earthquakes and uproars in the people in the world." 2nd Esdras 15, verse, I'll give you, now, 2nd Esdras, verses 15 through 16. Salakia, hold momentarily. Salakia, let's close the window down. That's right by the window. Now, Second Esdras, verses 15, verse 16, and it reads, "For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes. And of course, so I can read that again. 2nd Esdras 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered in 4 corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson for In the News, through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua, on this October 19, 2022. And this is In the News. This was recently, not too long ago, say about the day before yesterday. And this is a news article from RT.com. It was published on October the 18th, 2022, from RT.com, alternative news around the world. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads, "Police violently crackdowns on the cost of living protests." And this is in France, happened a couple of days ago, because I've been mentioning this through my videos about the uproars from the people in the world, as I just brought out 2nd Esdras 9 and 3, 2nd Esdras 15 through verse 16 as well too. Reference scriptures to this news article that I'm about to bring out and read as well too. And potentially it might be a video that shows it as well too, if I could be able to get to it. It says demonstrations for better wages in France indicated a harsh response from the law enforcement. And it says mass protests against the high cost of living met with a heavy armed police crackdowns in Paris on Tuesday. Tens of thousands of striking union members and their support filled the city's streets to denounce President Emmanuel Macron's economic policies and demanding better wages in the face of massive inflation. And this is the protest over there in France. So yeah, that was that 1 minute and 45-second clip right there. They showing the protesters over there in France as they was protesting their jobs and the cost of living protests, and while they facing massive inflation as well too. And it says a video posted to social media shows a crowd of heavy armed riot police charging a cluster of demonstrators, sheltering behind a makeshift barricade while the protesters scatter almost immediately. The cops carry off a few of them while protesters tossing projectiles at them. It says this lady Angela from Twitter, she posted this right here, was saying throwing tear gas and beating protesters with batons by the French police on the second day of protest rally in Paris, France. It says people are protesting the increase in prices and sanctions against Russia and sending weapons to Ukraine. So that was a 30-second clip right there showing protest. This lady just posted right here of second day of protesters. It was the first day, now it's the second day of protesters. And continuing on with the reading, it says another clip shows a police whacking demonstrations with their batons and drenching them in pepper spray, while others trade blows with protesters. Protests against Macron's president of France government and its policies have been ongoing since last month, when employees at Total Energies and SL yeah, she came in because she jumped in the window, and I had opened it. No, I had opened the window for. I had opened the window for her so she could be able to come in, and then I opened the door for her. I think she was in the living room probably. Yeah. Yeah. It said president against Macron's government and its policy has been going since last month, with employees of Total Energy and SL. Yeah, that was Kitty. Yeah, they got. Yeah.
Yeah. All this weekend.
Sure is.
Alright, I can give her some shit.
I did.
You going to eat?
Salakia. Talk to OG about the cat and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna read it again for edification's sake of the sit-down lesson. It says protesters against Macron's government and its policies has been ongoing since last month, when employees at a Total Energy and XL ExxonMobil demanding a salary bump over 10% to compensate for higher inflation. The resulting strike took a third of France's gas stations out of service, causing long lines to fill up at remaining locations of Tuesday's demonstrations. In and including in official actions by the General Confederation of Labor and Transit Workers, as well as the auto plant and power plant workers, taking to the streets, along with the refinery of gas station workers and their support. It says with inflation at 6%, the cost of goods and other necessities has become a heavy burden for the average worker. Energy costs have soared due to the sanctions on Russian gas. I guess they kind of affect France because I guess France is kind of like a partner with Russia. But you know, Russia is the top leading in oil productions and stuff like that. You know, due to the fact Russia got hit with economic sanctions from Western countries and the United States as well too, and it kind of affects the European countries, you know, and France is part one of them, and UK and other European countries as well too. So it kind of takes the toll on the French, Paris, France citizens as they doing protests of the cost of living, you know. They're protesting for a better job increase of salaries and stuff like that. So, hey, that second Esdras 9-3 is definitely coming into full effect. And along with the second Esdras 15 and verse 16, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, you know, the political leaders that's in power, signing these different type of laws and different policies, and the citizens of his country is kind of in an uproar against it, and they protesting against it, you know. So that's why you're seeing uproars in the world and the people in the world. That's what we're seeing, and it's gonna increase more and more and more, you know, as the days progresses on, you know. So, you know, this was just a quick sit-down lesson for in the news that I just wanted to bring out on October 19, 2022, on this Wednesday night at 6:22 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, yeah, like I mentioned before, you're going to have more continuing increase of uproars in the people of the world with these continuing increases of protestings and these sedition among men's spirits. You're going to have people sedition among spirits against one another, against their leaders that's in power. They're going to highly oppose certain laws and regulations and policies that they against their leader that's currently in power. You know, they're going to have an uproar in it and have protesters about it, you know. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And once again, till next time, I will say shalom and a ball.